When a severe storm hits, hail and high-speed winds can cause excessive damage to your home. This can lead to blown-off shingles, broken windows, siding damage, and leaking inside. If you suspect your home has been hit with storm damage, contact CNN Construction today. We are a proud GAF Master Elite contractor offering free exterior home inspection for storm-related damages. CNN is a reputable licensed roofing and general contractor working hand-in-hand with insurance companies and homeowners every step of the way through the difficult claims and restoration process. We will meet with your insurance adjuster to discuss the damages to your property, the value of those repairs, and the scope of work needed at your home. Our skilled team has you covered and will leave your home looking brand new. Give us a call today at 844-415-ROOF or visit our website at cnroofs.com for a free exterior inspection. CNN Construction. We find the solutions, not the excuses.
Hang on a second, guys. One second.
What up?
We've got to give a shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Friend and supporter, show and proof. Also, the longest running sponsor of I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast.
Absolutely. Look, man, South Nashville Heating and Cooling, where quality and craftsmanship come together. They've been doing this since 1985. That's almost 40 years of service. Expert designs, quality installations, superior service.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something.
What's that?
Tell me.
I feel confident in the fact that South Nashville Heating and Cooling will keep me warm in the winter.
For sure.
It'll keep me cool in the summer.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, these middle months, you'll be comfortable even then.
Absolutely, dude.
Y'all know the deal, man. South Nashville Heating and Cooling, we love those guys. Y'all see the name, y'all see the number. Tap in.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Always. It's I Got Some Shit to Say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squint.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle Fizzle.
Forever and always. With me as usual, back in the corner, we got ChadArmesTV.com. That guy. And also with me as usual, down in the corner, we got Hollywood, the man himself.
Yeah. Mildred.
Ooh. Still looking for her.
Shout out to Mildred.
Shout out to me for headbanging my microphone. What'd you just say?
Gotta get him.
Gotta get her. Yeah,
Gotta
looking
get
for her. With us tonight, guys, we got a special guest. One that I've anxiously been awaiting to arrive. And he's finally with us tonight, guys. Traphouse Koda in the building.
What up? How
There
y'all
he is.
doing?
Welcome, my young friend.
Hang on. These people will need to settle down.
Simmer down,
All right,
guys.
here we go.
Simmer down. Calm the fuck down.
Live crowds are always,
I know, they're rambunctious.
They
aren't
are, especially when Traphouse Koda's in the building. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We're good, man.
Yeah,
we
we're
work
good.
a lot, but other than that, we're good.
Amen.
We're glad to have you, Bubba. We've been anxious to have you, for real.
Honestly, wow.
Yeah, for sure. We're fans, especially myself. I know the guys are too. We've continuously seen Traphouse Koda for a while now. And, I mean, hell, we can get right into it, man. The first time I saw Traphouse Koda was on Silverado, the Silverado song.
Yeah, Old Silverado.
Old Silverado.
Yeah.
The original record. And I remember when, I don't remember the exact moment or anything when I first saw it or heard it, but when I did, I was like, okay, this one works. I've talked about my, like,
This one works.
well, I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that, because like when it comes to this country rap shit, like we're kind of drawn into that genre a lot just based off people we associate with. I say this all the time, and obviously, Chad Arms is not a country rapper. Neither is O.N.E. But at the same time,
we be for the right price.
Right, exactly. But at the same time, we associate with Leroy Biggs, and he's more so or less is. You know what I'm saying? But
Shout out to Leroy.
absolutely.
Shout out, bro.
Fun fact: he's actually told us to tell you the same.
Yeah.
But with all that being said, it's when I'm real like fucking judgmental of the country rap shit. You know, and that's as a gift
As you
and a
should
curse.
be.
Right? It's a gift and a curse, and it's a tough role to play. It really is. But the first record I heard from Traphouse Koda was Old Silverado. And I wish to God, fun fact, O&E heard this record for the first time today.
Yeah.
And I wish that we had that on film or something that I could put right here to show y'all my reaction, because it was almost identical.
Yeah.
After the first hook, I turned to one and I just saw it, and he's like, "Yeah, no, this is it. This is how like that."
Man, it's some shit you hear. It's just it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The fucking chorus, the bars, everything was dope. Like melody, just period.
Right.
Like,
I appreciate that a lot, bro. Thank
for
you.
sure, bro.
But in this, after just that first glimpse of Traphouse Koda on the Old Silverado record, I learned that he's not just like a country rapper. You know what I mean? Like the kid's got bars. Like he's a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shame on me for not recognizing that out the gate. But obviously, just based off the vision of Old Silverado, that's the initial. If that's the initial vision you get, that's the initial thought you're going to leave with, is that guy's a dope country rapper.
Yep.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I get that a lot more than you think,
And that's okay.
and I also have no problem with that.
Yeah, but I guess what I just want to make sure is clear is that the kid is capable of like tap dancing in and out of that fucking. I don't know if you can tap dance like physically or anything, but
I have faith that you can tap.
I don't doubt it at all, dude.
Hey, I promise you.
I pay to see.
Hey, no.
Right? But
I'm not tap
I
dancing.
challenge you in a tap dance contest.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Damn, one.
And I ain't never tap danced a day in my life. What's up?
Damn, that's crazy. I think it's dope though how you're versatile enough to be aggressive in both genres. You follow what I'm saying?
And
Like
if I can be honest, that's exactly why I made Old Silverado.
dope. I think it's unfortunate then if anybody sees that for the first time, like myself, because it almost I don't want to say it discredits you away from that genre, but it immediately almost categorizes you as that out the gate.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I mean? And that's like the one unfortunate thing about a genre kind of aimed single being so successful early in your career. You know what I mean? How long you been making music, Coda?
26. So I've been making music for 14 years.
Wow. Okay. That's a long time.
Was the Live from the Beach, was that the first project? I see that's the first project on your Apple Music, but did you put projects out previously
I had put one project out on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
It's not up there anymore, but when I graduated high school, so that was probably 4 or 5 years before that album dropped. But yeah, that is my... I claim Live from the Beach to be my first official project.
Yeah.
But the album that I just dropped, I would consider that more Live from the Beach, more of an EP type. But the biggest target is my first official album. I like start to finish. I really feel like there's maybe one skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
If depending on the listener.
Yeah.
So
and when this drops, the album will have been out about a little over a month. So obviously we'll put the links in the description. Y'all check it out. But so 2018 Live from the Beach, you would consider your first. You said it's more like an EP feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting on the year to come out because I didn't know the year. And when you started mentioning the album, I'm familiar enough with the discography. I've looked at it, but I couldn't remember the year attached to it. So I'm glad you said 2018.
Yeah. So that's 5 years now.
Yeah, that's not a long career, man, at all.
No, because he's still young. He's a couple years older than Leroy. He's 26. Leroy's going to be 24.
And buzzing how you buzzing, oh man, you got a long one ahead of you.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Sure.
It reminds me of when we're recording this, it's out by now. We recently had a sit down with Eddie Valero, and Eddie Valero told us that he had been in music for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And that was like I don't know, man. When I hear I'm 20 something year old, you know what I mean, and then I hear a number as low as like being out here and being an artist, being under 5 years, bro. Yeah. And how many albums, Chad, since the Live at the Beach?
He put out 2, and then the new one. So he's got 3 since that one, right?
Okay.
That correct?
Yeah, that's.
I was mainly pushing a lot of singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I mean, today's game is a single.
Yeah, it is.
For sure.
But I just feel like I wasn't really confident enough with anything that I had really had prior to any of Live from the Beach or anything to actually have an album or an EP or anything like that. So that's why, I was making music many years before that, but until that point, that's why there wasn't any kind of official project.
You wasn't comfortable. So going back some years, like what got you into music? Like growing up, was you like as far as influences, or what made you want to start trying to?
My main influence was Lil Wayne.
Dope.
Okay.
One of the best.
Oh yeah,
He's
Like-
probably watching.
He's the goat, really.
like 2008, like Drought 3.
man.
Yeah.
Like that
you
was
gotta
my
keep them in
first
there.
introduction to hip hop.
Oh, bro.
Besides, obviously, when I was growing up, my mom listened to the Tupac and the Biggie and the older '90s rappers.
Yeah.
And
So you were influenced young from that perspective.
I wouldn't say I was more influenced country.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My mom was a very big country fan. Toby Keith,
Okay.
the biggest Keith Urban fan ever.
Oh, dope.
Got a signed Keith Urban guitar, all that.
right.
So, yeah, that my main upbringing was country and older rock. Like Def Leppard and stuff like that.
Shot Def Leppard.
That's dope. So a little bit of everything then.
Yeah,
love
my
Def
dad was a
Leppard.
stagehand. Rest in peace. But
R.I.P. your pops,
yeah, he was a stagehand, and growing up from the age of 5 or 6, I was at the shows with him.
Yeah.
Running around, meeting. I can't remember names off the top, but a lot of these. This was the time when these people were probably in my stage of their career,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're now probably a few of them are probably main names, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was smaller rooms that he was stagehand for.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've always kind of been around music, and then I was introduced to the hip hop, and I think it was just how versatile Lil Wayne is. I think that's really why I'm as versatile as I am. I don't want to say, I tried to mirror Lil Wayne, but I wanted to just prove, like he said, like I'm not in a box.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
for sure, bro.
So
Sure.
that's my main thing. I like to show that I'm not.
That explains a lot.
It does.
It like your family history and all that right there, man. Like I said it earlier. Like you got some sauce to your music. You know what I mean? Like that explains a lot. Yeah, you rooted in it.
Yeah. Nah, especially with having just that many genres and influences kind of
Exactly.
sprinkled in along
Music,
your
period. You know,
younger years, and then for you to
kind of adapt to one.
yeah, but to also to sprinkle Wayne into the conversation when you say the most you specifically called out Wayne as far as influence goes and the versatility he possesses, and for you to harness that mentality going in with that much influence from different genres, it molds the Traphouse Koda. You know what I'm saying? The name Traphouse Koda. Where and how
So
did you come up with Traphouse Koda?
everybody just assumes I'm like drug dealer.
Of course,
Yeah.
as they should, honestly.
Yeah. But
At this day and age.
So Trap House is actually a local car club in my area.
Oh, gosh, okay.
Slash like clothing company.
Okay.
It's like we're very big in my area.
Gotcha.
And it's owned by my buddy Ronnie. And I was at a point in my career where like my name at the time, my government's Dakota.
Okay.
Dope.
So
That's a dope name.
my rap name at the time was Coda Boy, and it wasn't like a Coda
Yeah.
Boy, like
Yeah.
so I was like thinking at the time, and I was like I was like Trap House Koda, like I just, and my Instagram name was already Trap House Koda.
Okay.
Because everybody, it's an exclusive to really be a Trap House member. You're chosen as far as like the
Okay.
car club.
yeah. Y'all recruit.
Yeah, but we don't like recruit heavy. It's
Gotcha.
not
Gotcha. Yeah.
Select
like,
few.
It's a thing. It's a big thing.
It's basically like on how nice your car is.
Gotcha.
For me, it was more of so my personality and being a good face.
Yeah.
I basically I would say I'm the face of that. Obviously, everybody knows it's not my company. It's Ronnie's company. But
Yeah.
I reached out to Ronnie. I said, "Hey, man, I've been a member for a few years. You support my music. You see my music getting bigger. I see your business getting bigger.
Let's grow together.
Are you cool with me having Trap House in my name
Yeah.
as far as going forward musically?"
Alright.
He was like, "Yeah, absolutely, bro.
That's dope.
And I mean, it's
Hell yeah.
it's done nothing. It benefits both of us. We travel. Well, I don't really have much time to kind of travel to the car shows anymore and do what we were doing, but we were traveling. Different state, Florida, here and there, different car shows, setting up booths, selling merch.
Oh, yeah.
So it was that kind of thing. Like it's,
Yeah.
and with Old Silverado growing, it brought more attention to his company, and so it's been beneficial for.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
I like
Sound
it.
like a lot of respect in there.
Yeah. So is that like a passion of yours as well? Vehicle, like cars and shit, custom shit. What is it? Going fast or
lowered cars?
Gotcha. Cool. Okay.
I used to own a '93 Lexus SC300.
He's flexing right now, guys.
No. It's
Talk your shit, Coda. Go ahead.
no, it wasn't. It really wasn't like the nicest thing, but to me, at the time, it was what I could afford, what I could dump my money into. So it was my pride and joy. I do miss it. I had to sell it, but hey, goal is to buy another one and do it right this time.
Yeah. I think that's dope though. That's not the reason I expected. Because
that's good that you got to talk about where the name came from, just to let.
And it's good that when you're asked about it, you don't. I mean, bro, you literally. It's not like there's no fabrication in that at all. Does that make any sense? Like
you were probably expecting me. Oh yeah, I used to.
I wasn't expecting it by no means, but I was definitely. I wouldn't have shied away. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But the way.
Not saying everybody hasn't had to do what
absolutely.
they have to do to.
Yeah, I totally get it.
It's just
totally get it.
The name.
That's not what the name
itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And leaning on the genuine aspect of where it actually came from. Yeah. Is my point. I think that's dope as fuck, bro. And then
which will pull somebody closer into you.
Absolutely, because it's the fact that you mentioned that you even reached out to dude and asked if it was cool. Like
even though I knew he wouldn't have an issue with it, and we're really good friends, I still that's his business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I didn't want to seem like I was piggybacking off his business.
Yeah.
Because it was from the start, it was mutual for both of us.
Dope though. That's dope.
So. It wasn't really he's doing me a favor, I'm doing him a favor.
Yeah.
We knew what it was. So
love
and even
respect.
And I will always continue to push out the answer to the question you asked will never be different. It'll always be it started off from my friend's company.
That's dope. I love it,
bro. Yeah, that's cool, man.
That's what, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, man. That's why I do what I do. I want to bring up the people around me, not only myself, and that's the goal.
Man, that's dope, man.
It is dope.
That's dope, man. Yeah.
When you mentioned your relationship with him, and when we started talking about the name, etc., you mentioned with the success of Old Silverado, y'all were moving a lot, doing shows or car shows or whatever the fact. Let's talk about the success of Old Silverado.
Okay.
Old Town
Road.
Talk about that video.
Yeah, I hope it gets. I hope it gets to that level. I think it's still got some.
It still has legs. It's still like a. I don't know.
You want to know?
Go ahead.
I would not. I've maybe. It hit everything it hit organically.
Yeah.
I never marketed nothing. So
that's dope, bro.
It's still. With the right kind of campaign, I've been stopped. I'm still searching for it. I still am ready to dump money behind the record, but I don't want to do none of that fake playlisting. None of all that stuff is a waste of money in my opinion, and it doesn't do anything for you. So I'm still So if you're watching this and you do marketing, reach out.
Yeah,
reach out, man.
I got the record for you.
Yeah.
How many millions do you think he is probably done on TikTok, bro? It's
close
up there.
To 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say
25, and that's just 13 million off one video.
Oh yeah.
OG Caden
Open Verse Challenge. Yeah, OG Caden's Open Verse Challenge got 13.5 million or some crazy.
And what did that do for you personally?
Not much. I won't lie.
I'm asking out of curiosity. Like I was just curious. Like did it seem like your friend requests just went through the roof, or following went through the roof, or did you start just getting weird?
I did. So I did. I gained about 12 to 13,000 followers on TikTok.
Dope.
Oh, dope. Okay.
To where he had gained 500,000.
Yeah.
So, and I have no issue with that. That's my guy. That's my guy, OG Caden.
That's kind of average rate, though.
Yeah. So, and that was just off of, he tagged me in the video. That was just off of him tagging me and, being active in the comments when people are commenting. Because, I mean, that's what you got to do. If it's something to where it's something like that where it might not say like, oh, Traphouse Koda, Old Silverado, you just make yourself active and you let people know this is your record.
Yeah, that you're affiliated, associated with it
Yeah,
some
because
way.
he wasn't always in his comments, and there was a lot of people commenting. What is this song called? What is this song called before you started rapping? This and that. So, but yeah, shout out to OG Caden. He had plans on doing more. He had 3 or 4 more open verse challenges lined up, but I told him, I said, bro, you did more than enough with. Because the plan was for it to help the record, and it definitely did.
Yeah.
That video grew on TikTok for a few weeks, and for that few weeks, the numbers had about doubled for what the YouTube video was doing. So
yeah, and you're at 4.6 million on the YouTube video.
Yeah. Probably,
so
and
you're over a couple on Spotify too. You had 2.6 on Spotify,
and 2.3 on Apple.
Okay, there you go, bro. So that's
I would say collectively it's easily over 10 million.
Yeah.
And when did that song come out?
It was redistributed December of 21.
But the video dropped in like June or July of that year, right?
July of 21.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Man, what was that video like, man? Because it looked like y'all was having fun.
So listen, man. I can't lie to you. From the moment I recorded this record, I knew I had something. It was just a feeling. Like I literally was sitting on Instagram Live while I was in the studio, and it was just my live had. It was nothing my live had ever been before. Like people were, wow, this song is crazy. Like 100 people in my live
engaged.
They're sharing it with people, and more people are coming in, and it was like, okay, like I really got something. And I went home, I did what I did with every other song I ever previewed at that point.
Yeah.
I'm not a big guru when it comes to social media. I'm not like,
you're just naturally organic type shit.
I just do what I thought would work, and it did end up working. So it worked. But I literally would go home, I prop my phone up, rap to the camera, go into iMovie, put the video in iMovie, put the record behind the song, turn the volume on the song up, so it sounded like it was actual file. But and literally just uploaded it to TikTok, and I woke up the next day and had 10,000 likes, and it was going crazy.
That's
golly, the powers of the world today.
That's dope, bro. That's when you got something, man, especially across the board when you're talking over 2 million at least, on each platform.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying.
That's good shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's when you got something. You got something going, bro.
And then I told you off camera before we started tonight, we kind of went into like a little rabbit hole as far as Trap House Shout Hartley. As far as Traphouse Koda and his catalog right now. And I mentioned that the Old Silverado wasn't my favorite record personally. That what was the one? What's the
Dirt Road Lullaby?
That one.
Yeah.
And that was after.
That was the follow-up single.
Exactly. How much longer after was that?
I got you right here.
Yeah,
November.
Yeah, Dirt Road
November
Lullaby.
21. So,
November 5th.
So the song originally dropped April of 21. Then video July. Then we followed up with this video. Then that was when I signed. Was redistributed December of 21.
Gotcha. Okay.
And, that was because I switched distributors.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. So Dirt Road Lullaby, like, what would you say as far as that? I mean, obviously, it doesn't have like the old Silverado legs, but it's a great record, and
Love that record.
It still does. It still did really well.
I honestly thought that was going to be a bigger record in my eyes.
Yeah.
I thought, you drop Old Silverado, that's appealing to country guys. You drop Dirt Road Lullaby, you're appealing to everybody.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, that's just, I'm not mad at what it did.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's still way better than anything I could have ever
you had
asked for.
656,000
Yeah.
in a year.
That's way better than anything I could have ever asked for, but I definitely saw it being up there with Old Silverado.
Yeah.
But it is, it's my number 2 record.
Like Chad says, it still has 600 and some odd thousand
for
views
sure,
a year.
That's amazing. So
I love that record. Do you think it was because it was released so close to Old Silverado?
No.
Good answer. I don't think so either.
I think it's Old Silverado is just Old Silverado.
Facts.
I think that's like that song. like you said, Dirt Road Lullaby is a great song, and I think it'll continue to grow at its pace. But Old Silverado is a song I could wake up tomorrow to 10 million views.
Yeah.
You know, if the right person shares it.
Yeah.
That's literally all it takes.
Yeah. Especially with the viral influence that it possesses.
Or the right person to do a TikTok to it. Or
exactly.
the right person to do this. You know, that's but that's with a lot of things. So
no, absolutely.
I can't be mad. And I mean, the Old Silverado record did more than anything I thought I would have did. You know, and not to say that I never thought that I would get to even where I'm at now, but you guys know how it is. You've been working for 10 years, 12 years, and it's like, damn, is this ever gonna?
No, for sure, bro.
You know, is this?
This is year 20 for me, bro. This is my 20th year doing music, dog. So I already know how it goes, man. And you've got, along the way, you'll have records that you have that you just swear that is that record, and very well could be. It just, for whatever reason, doesn't get that nudge like you thought, or, you know, that break. Then you'll have some that you think are cool, and then they take off way bigger than you thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's really important when these types of moments happen, Coda. What's happening right now, man, is you're sitting next to someone, as far as Chad Armes, that has an extensive catalog of bangers.
800 songs?
Yeah, 800 plus songs.
Damn, man.
Just bangers, bro. And just within the last 2 or 3 years has recorded, like, from the first song you ever did to where he's at now, it's just his stock has continued to rise, right? But Chaddy has always been like one of the most slept on artists on this planet, like hands down. O&E himself could fall into the same discussion, but I wanted to pinpoint Chad because, you know, opposed to where we talk about Traphouse Koda and the success that you've seen based off, I mean, basically, you came on my radar as a consumer at fucking Old Silverado. And then that migrated into other things that got you in this chair tonight. You know what I mean? But I think that's so dope to have an artist like Chad Armes sitting next to Traphouse Koda, and like the amount of work it can take, and it never be any less of value, but never be seen and appreciated over the course of 20 fucking years. And just because of like a record like Traphouse Koda put out with Old Silverado, just having that viral fucking just where we are in this time, with the viral influence that's out there as far as these social media networks go,
crazy.
You know what I mean? And this kid's got 5 years of a career under his belt with 4 projects, you know, or 3.5, or however we said that earlier.
Man, the game is a whole lot.
It's just it's bananas to me, man. It blows me away.
Yeah, a whole lot different, man. I think the field is a little bit more level. The opportunities, man, it's crazy.
Opportunities are endless.
But one thing that you definitely have to have is that one.
You have to have that one, but I don't know. There's a dozen that I could say Chad had as a one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was
a different time.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Time is a big thing too, bro.
Yeah, I think that's just dope to, and maybe that's just me being stupid for a minute or just old at my old age. But at the same time, I think it's dope to just sit there and just for me to point that one out for a second because dope. What you've been able to achieve in 5 fucking years is dope.
But what you got to think too, you heard, if you remember, Coda said that you've been doing music for how long?
Like 14 years.
14 years.
So like he may have not have on streaming platforms. He's only been 5 years.
Great point, Chad.
But he's 14 years in as far as he said, I'm going to create music.
I lost sight of it when we said 2018.
No, but it's just because that's what the internet can look at right now and see. But like having him sit next to us, he can tell us like, because I know how that was, man. A lot of the songs that I put out.
I mean, there's definitely there's music videos that aren't Traphouse Koda that are on YouTube that are from like my high school days.
Yeah. See, so it's like
I just don't bring those up.
No, for sure, I get it, man.
I get it. I totally
understand.
My first video ever was Versace Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati.
Oh, okay.
That was that.
Oh yeah, shout out to. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
We're not gonna shout out the Illuminati on this podcast. Well, I mean, fucking shout out to the Illuminati.
Why not? They're probably watching.
Everybody's watching.
Man, they definitely watching.
I've been watching all kinds of that shit, bro.
They definitely watching.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, that's dope, man.
Hey, and from what we were watching before this, the Secret Service is definitely watching.
Oh, for sure. I'm telling you, boy. All right. In the weirdest places, all right?
Oh,
man.
Jesus, bro. So what? So let's talk about biggest. Let's talk about the biggest target, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the biggest target. Let's talk about the new album.
Let's talk about it.
So
It's my favorite part. Let's talk about it.
just talk about what just creating the album, how everything. You just kind of go in on it.
So the biggest target, hands down, my best body of work.
Talking shit.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have friends like F&F Chop, who's like a bigger artist. He had two or three viral TikTok hits. He's also from my city. Well, not from my city, from my state. We kind of meshed.
All right.
And I had a really just very catchy TikTok-y song. And he's in that lane right now. He's just killing it.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him. I said, "Hey, bro, I have this track for my album. I'd like to get you on."
Yeah.
And he hopped on it, no question.
On Bop It.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like 130,000 monthly listeners. I've heard some stuff from Chop. I think the one I heard from him is his most popular one up here.
The walk down.
No, yeah. That's the one I'd heard.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean,
but
Jamal
Walk Down's the big one.
Adams.
Yeah.
Jamal Adams used that in a football edit.
Oh, dope. Okay, yeah.
It's a good look.
Oh,
Yeah.
He got 50. He got 4 and 2 on there on the track.
Yeah, that walk downs. That there was a viral song. It was like Big Chop walk down clip, hang out the whip.
Yeah, it's got 8 million on Spotify.
Yeah,
okay, I know. I've definitely heard that on TikTok.
That was the big record, and
Yeah.
he just went viral recently. He broke out of prison.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Fun fact.
Like real shit?
No, so look,
That hit. Okay.
his song was going viral while he was locked up.
Oh.
So
He's like, fuck this, I gotta get out of here.
Man.
but no, look. This is how smart his marketing is. He got out.
Yeah.
He was released.
Oh, okay.
Then
Gotcha.
shot a video, and then
escaping.
and no, and then shot. And he drops all these. He's dropped 2 or 3 records, and then releases a new video for the. I think it was for the yeah. And he does a whole marketing campaign where he's like, rapper breaks out of jail and shoots music video and then turns himself back in.
Hell yeah, that's smart.
And
shit.
that's all. It was all over every
That's dope.
media outlet, every rap outlet was posting
Oh,
about
yeah, that's
it.
smart.
Yeah, for real.
But, man,
Gotcha,
big shout
bitch.
out to him, man.
Yeah.
He, it's artists like that, man, that are gonna change the game. People that I wouldn't say I'm a little guy, but I'm a big fish in a bigger pond.
Right.
So
right. Yeah.
for him to be a bigger artist and reach out and not ask for anything in return, definitely
love.
big shout out to him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's love,
And
though.
then, I got Jamie Ray on Buckle Up. That I'm honestly waiting for that record to just catch. That's another.
Yeah.
In my eyes, Old Silverado, Buckle Up could battle it out.
Yeah.
Because Old Silverado's Old Silverado, and then Buckle Up is, I'm talking Ford, Chevy, Dodge. I brought more trucks into play. So and that's where the TikTok could all them truck guys can post it now.
I get it.
rather than
Yeah,
just
expand the market.
Silverado, yeah.
Plus Jamie Ray's, he's buzzing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we heard the record off. Fun fact, we listened to it off camera right before we started.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jamie Ray, and then my favorite record off the album.
Yeah, tell us this.
Parade.
All right.
Dope. It's starting to get a little buzz behind it on Spotify too.
That's very Mac Miller ish.
Yeah.
And that's honestly, that was exactly head on what I was going for. So to have people tell me, I never told them that, and for them to come to me, hey, this really gave me a Mac Miller feel. It's like, cool, I did my job.
Dope. That's super dope. To hear you even say that is super dope.
Yeah.
I love that you got to work with the homie Dub too. You got Dub 3030 did COVID.
Yeah,
He produced COVID. Didn't
Yep.
Shout out to Dub 30.
That's
That's
What up, Dub?
that's the homie.
shout out to Dub, man. That beat I like that beat a lot.
Yeah, he does. He's one of my go-to producers, and he does all my mixing and mastering.
We love that guy.
Yeah, he does our mixing.
He's got his own drop over here on this board somewhere.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna get Doe to pull up soon, man. But he's been killing it, and I was glad to see y'all link and able to. When I saw you posting, and I saw him posting that y'all were doing something. I was excited to see what it sounded like.
30.
Yeah, there you go.
That guy.
And then
He likes when we do that.
I dropped a part 3 to Old Silverado, which was more of the lane I originally wanted to go with the remix.
Yeah.
And shout out to my guy Jonah Rain. We had that in the cut for over a year.
Yeah.
When the record had first dropped, I actually had a few artists send some verses. Just in Time, Big Murph.
Shout out Justin fucking Time.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Shout out
I think they said that when they were on the podcast.
I fucking love Justin Time.
Yeah.
Just in Time is great, man. He's invited me a few times out to perform, and I haven't been able to make it yet.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah.
So I definitely want to make it out soon for him because
love that guy.
Yeah, ever since from the jump, he's one artist that he's always reached out. Everything good, it's not just about the music.
I think that's dope to hear you say that too,
bro. And I can co-sign.
Here it comes.
I can co-sign it because Just in Time is somebody that out of the blue shared me on Instagram and was like, "Are we just going to sit here and act like Chad Arms is not one of the dopest rappers out here?"
Facts.
And then multiple times, both times that I charted when I charted with my solo album. He shared it and said congrats, and when we charted, he shared it and he FaceTimed me, bro.
Facts.
Like 12 and midnight. It was like, man, I just want to tell you, you're number 5, bro. You said you're doing pretty good for a podcaster, ain't you? So shout out to Justin Time,
and he supports the show full time,
and he's a big supporter of the show.
He's a great dude, man.
Him and White are going to be pulling up whenever they do their press run for their
hurry up. I can't wait
Justin
for
Time
that,
versus
man.
Lil White album. I can't wait to hear that one.
That's gonna be a dope album.
But Justin's a real one because he definitely looks out.
Yeah, I think that's dope that you mentioned that though, that he reached out the way he does, and he's just a good supporter of Traphouse Koda. Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. I think it's dope. All about back to the beginning of our conversation when we touched on the versatility. That's my favorite part about this story. And when I hear I like the melodic stuff from Traphouse Koda. I like when he mixes it in.
I like when he does both, bro. That was me saying.
Yeah, he literally just slithered at you like a snake or some shit.
What was that viral video?
Snake.
We just watched
a slithery little snake.
That's what it was,
that
bro.
Was really good. But I back to being able to tap dance in both. We're gonna get you tap dance. We'll do that off camera. But in genres,
we gotta go ahead and lock it down.
That's something we talk about over here all the time. Like to be able to possess that type of ability and do it continuously at your own kind of pace. Like I don't even think you think about it much. You just sort of get in there and create, and do your thing. At the end of the day, you're a fucking rapper.
That's that sauce, man.
It is. That's exactly what you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
But I think what sets you aside a little bit is the capability you do possess when you go that route, and for Old Silverado out the gate to be that first one for me to be like, who's this dude? You know what I mean? Like to get my attention and then to follow up with the
Lullaby.
Thank you. I'm so bad on this shit. That's why Chad's here 90% of the time is just to smack the dumb shit out of me. Same kind of concept, and then that was kind of like the blueprint I had for Traphouse Koda, and then was reminded real quick that kid can go bar for bar just on just on some rap shit, and but yeah, I like me personally, I like the melodic stuff,
and I also love the surprise of that with a lot of people, because a lot of people will see big white dude, and they're not thinking, oh, that he can spit, like, or he's got bars. And, for people to like yourself to be like, yo, he can bar for bar, like that's
you can rap, bro.
Oh, you can go in for sure.
You got that. I love East Coast like rappers, and I'm not gonna say you're an East Coast rapper, but like you give that vibe though, because you're from Virginia.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I love the clips, bro. There's some of my favorite, like
same city.
Yeah, for sure. Like Pusha T
that's
is
a fun fact.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Dub.
Shout out to Dub, man. But yeah,
he made that comment.
That's a good surprise to hit motherfuckers with. You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
Like you don't expect that, but the way you do it. Like he was, you know what I'm saying? It seems effortless.
And I feel like, well, a lot of it is I watch a lot of battle rap.
Bro, come on, dog.
I'm
a battle rap fanboy, bro.
Did we just become best friends?
Since 2006, I feel like this is Step Brothers, Trapper, bro.
But yeah,
we're already in their garage. You want to do some karate? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
where's the drum set at?
Yeah, hell yeah. Just keep your nut set off of it.
Who's your favorite right now? Who's the best right now?
Are you currently tapped in? You know a lot about it currently?
Not really, man. Ever since they started going on the apps and
I lost contact.
Yeah.
Cool. So when you stopped being tapped in, who was your favorite?
Man, me personally, I gotta ride with my guy. He's from the city. I'm born in, Big K,
bro.
Yep.
All right, yeah.
See, Chad knew your answer. Like Chad's tapped in. He knows.
Or Av's fire too. He's from Virginia.
Av is dope. He's from Norfolk as well. But I mean,
Big K and Pastay were R.I.P. Pastay. That
I like Pass. I like Pass.
Pass from Cali, but he's from Oakland. Yeah.
All right.
Fire.
All right.
I have no dog in this fight.
You don't watch battle
Geechee
rap?
Gotti. I love Geechee Gotti.
Geechee Gotti's
From Compton.
dope.
He's a beast, bro.
Chad like shares shit with me and forces me to watch shit, and I'll watch it. And
Hitman Hollow's dope.
Yeah, he's dope. He just battled him and Easy the Black Captain just battled.
And when y'all have it,
Easy is hard too though.
y'all have these
Easy 3-0'd him,
conversations,
too.
and I can pick out one of like 8 names that y'all name. I'll be like, I think I've seen something.
Okay,
with that
well,
guy.
fun fact this. So last night there was a battle. It was 2 battle rap
said
events, right?
Easy-
King of the Dot had a Pat Stay tribute, and there was a bunch of big battles on that. But
I saw the lineup for that. That was a good lineup.
Remy Ma started a battle league called Chrome 23.
okay.
She had an event last night that was Hitman Holla versus Easy the Block Captain. They said Easy the Block Captain convincingly like 3-0
Whoa.
Hitman.
Hey,
and Hitman don't lose like that.
No.
So I need to see that.
though,
But yeah,
Easy-
shout out to Remy Ma.
Easy been talking this shit here since he came in though, man.
Yeah, Remy Ma started. She's been a big supporter. Her and Papoose both have
Hey, but
loved
when they
battle
were doing the duos, man, I really liked the Sue Surf Tay Rock.
Yeah.
That duo.
Oh, the
was
2 on 2. That's the
Titles.
one y'all need to watch,
Yeah,
bro.
Gun Title.
They're more entertaining.
Yeah,
And Sue Surf, he looks like he gonna be gone for.
I mean,
He got hit with a
Titles-
RICO charge.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, so he gonna be gone.
Free Sue Surf, man.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you who got sneaky bars though. Big dude from Jersey.
New Jersey Twerk?
Always got the hood on. I hate his name,
I'm
man.
strapped in. I clap you in a coma.
Yeah.
I'm still here, guys. I just don't know shit about
I'm
this.
telling you, man. You gotta look it up, man.
And shout out to the
Some of
homie
the biggest
from.
battles.
It just
The
makes me a
hometown
better
boy.
rapper, in my opinion.
Dope.
Just
Yeah.
listening to.
Hey, man.
'Cause
However you get it.
You gotta be lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
Lyrical.
I hear some and I'm like,
Oh,
damn,
man,
I've
yeah,
never thought of
because you
something
gotta
like
say
that.
the harder, you know what I mean. The harder it is, the bigger the reaction. You know what I'm
The
saying?
craziest thing, and we won't stay on battle rap too long, but the craziest thing
Please don't. I can't talk.
about I know that's why I'm trying to get through it because I know that's not your thing. So we got to fucking talk about like I don't even know what I was saying.
Damn.
Good job, Chad.
I was trying because I knew you didn't want to. You didn't know nothing about what we were talking about.
I didn't mean to ruin it.
No,
I didn't mean to ruin your thoughts.
yeah, they got. It's entertaining, man. It's entertaining.
Shout out Traphouse Koda for our fine garments this evening. He brought look at me in one shirt. I told the one we look like we're camp counselors right now.
Oh yeah. Let me,
Shout out to Camp Crystal Lake, Jason Voorhees.
No, this is Cannawealth Cannabis. Shout
Yeah.
out anything that says cannabis on it, period. Dakota's like, bro, I got my sponsored shirt. Hey, bro, absolutely. It says cannabis too?
Man,
Sure.
Tell us about these, man.
Yeah. How long you been
Yeah.
rocking with these guys?
We've been rocking for about 8-9 months, man.
Well, they can send us a care package
Absolutely.
if they want.
Hell yeah.
We'd be more than happy to have it.
Absolutely.
We
I
love-
can
we love
definitely
those
arrange that.
types of things.
I know what I was going to say.
What were you going to say, Chad? Let's get back
Shout
to
out
it.
to Bars Major, Nashville.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Bars Major.
Our homie from the city. He's a
know
battle
that guy?
he's a
Know
battle
that
rapper.
Yeah, he's
He's
a battle
dope, bro.
rapper.
I'll send you a couple battles of his. He's from here.
Send that.
He's
But
becoming
Ver-
a pretty aggressive force, right, Chad?
Yeah, well, Averb, who's a legend, he's one of my favorites too. He co-signs Bars Major, and he's like part of his camp. So Bars is a beast, but we need to get him back through here. I think
Absolutely.
he's got a battle coming up too.
Bars knows he's always welcome here. But hopefully Traphouse Koda gets wind of him just through the battle circuit. soon.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna check him out on the drive home.
Didn't Bars just have a battle?
His energy's crazy, bro. And
Didn't Bars just have a battle in Nashville somewhere?
he probably did. He's been back at it.
No, not Averb. A something.
But it was the first of its kind, I think. What you're referring to, I think it's like we get back in this camera for me. You're slipping away on there. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
He battled A-Ward, the Christian dude. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know how you get the top.
Tell him, Coda. He's bad about that, dude. Him and Leroy both. Whoever's on the end, they try to like slip out of the screen, and then you guys got y'all's own cameras, but the one don't have his own, so he just tries to sneak away.
They said it was A-Ward.
Yeah, A-Ward, yep.
Yeah. A-Ward's hard.
Yeah, dude, he's from
His
Knoxville
rebuttal
originally.
game is
crazy.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all good.
No.
I want to say, though, that event, though, was like the first of its kind to that type capacity. I know they've had like events here and there here in the Ville, but I don't know to what capacity. But I know that was a big deal for anyone involved.
Yeah, that was about I think 10 or 11 months ago when it dropped on YouTube. So it was about a year ago when they did the event.
Right, and when Bars came through, it was probably like a year and a few months ago. It's been a little while.
Because he freestyled and everything.
Yeah, he was one of the first freestyle performances we had on the show. Straight off the dome, he fucking kills it. He murders it. Yeah, it's absolute epic type shit. And shame on me for not ever getting tapped into this. We've talked about this numerous times on the show, bro. It's just something that if I'm the type, I have the most addictive personality, bro, and I spend so much time doing other shit. If I got involved, I'd like indulge in it enough to where I have to have opinions to form in these arguments. Yeah. Where I can be like, oh, bro, fuck that. He'd body him or some shit. And I'd rather not because
you gotta go down a rabbit hole, man.
There's so many battles. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I'm gonna start sending you some of the classics.
That's what you do. Because that's what, like Chad knows, dude.
Some of the biggest.
I'm gonna send you Hitman Holler versus John the Dime.
Yeah, that's do that too. It's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just if I got overindulged in it, I would literally start forming opinions, and then having this platform that we have. That could hurt some people's feelings if I start running off opinions, or if any of us do to a certain degree.
I'm telling you, man. Once you go down that rabbit hole, though, man,
there's no turning back.
You'll be like, damn.
There's no turning back.
Hey, they really talking shit.
Rum Nitty's he's not a human being. He's so hard.
Man. Hey, rum hard though.
Oh, Red.
There's so many, dude.
But I will tell you this right here.
Tell me this.
Like, you gotta have some thick ass skin up there.
Oh, bro, there's no way.
Yeah,
for one, I can't.
For real.
That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it either. I wouldn't be able to remember that much bars, too.
I got some thick skin, bro, but you got to be built different.
Man, I'm fucking your baby mama, throw your kid down the stairs, take your grandmama, put it in the trash can, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. Yeah,
dude, and what's crazy is like some of them would get so petty that like they'll agree not to talk about certain shit before the battle and then do it in the battle, bro.
Okay, here we go. Here's my part. Here it comes. You ready? I literally just the other day, I think it was yesterday, it may have been this morning, I watched the clip, okay, and it was a battle rap, and you guys will probably know who I'm talking about. I hope you do, so I don't sound fucking stupid. But as soon as the battle starts, dude talks about the other guy saying he's like, bro, I couldn't wait for this to put you on Front Street and expose that you are a snitch.
Yeah.
Oh, with the
Big
paperwork.
That's Big K. That's from
Big K.
Okay, so let the dumb guy explain this. There's a battle rap, and these guys are fucking. Dude comes out and says that he is going to expose this cat with paperwork. He's already rapping. He's got bars about this paperwork. He starts describing this paperwork, and then pauses the battle, and basically, as he describes that he's going to hand out everyone in the crowd a copy of this paperwork so they can all read it together. He uses bars that revert to highlighted sections of page 2 and shit that clearly define without like going into extreme detail. He's explaining all these things over bars,
it's
bro.
Art, man.
I literally just saw this. Now I actually have value in this conversation. But
it's an art, man.
Yeah, that was different for me.
That shit is creative as fuck. And it's not the first time that somebody done brought paperwork.
Oh, and by the way, he hasn't been booked since that battle. That ruined Audie Boom's career.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, come on, dude.
No, I'm sure because he was coming out because he was smoking shit when
he was
Audie Boom
fired.
He was ghostwriting for other battlers too. That's the thing too.
Yeah,
like it's just like in the industry, bro.
Yeah, but the guy you're talking about, Big K, that's the guy I said was my favorite battle rapper.
Dope. Okay, cool.
I'm from Virginia Beach. He's from Norfolk. He's from literally 15 minutes from me.
Dude, he talks that shit too, bro.
You got to think about it, man.
We'll have to pull up a best of after this is over with.
It really is.
You got to be poetry at the most aggressive and disrespectful level.
And he's funny as fuck.
You have to be able to
creative at the same time.
Creative. You have to be able to portray that poetry in that moment to where it's like effective and give time for a response, but yet You know what I mean?
And
Like there's an art to
remember it.
and remember it.
You know what
but
I mean?
that's the part that gets me. Like the reason why like battle rap to me, bro, I think 8 Mile, and I think motherfuckers are standing up there in front of each stage. Y'all motherfuckers draw a number, and you got to go in on what I'm wearing. You got to say something about the girl I brung. You got to say something. You know what I mean? But when this shit's like when y'all got 3 weeks.
It's like a fight.
month or two.
Yeah, even longer. Like, and I get it. It's still part of an art form, and I'm not discrediting none of that. But it's not off.
Think about it. Think about it.
He
It's
said,
3 weeks
now
away.
everybody from the
It's 3 weeks.
313, put your month
That's all.
It's 3 weeks ago. I mean, it's 3 weeks away. You got to find out as much as you can about this person.
Yeah, but all these guys
gotta
have
prepare.
credible careers. Like y'all know every one of these guys' stage names by heart. Y'all have seen 12 plus battles of each one.
Yeah.
So it ain't hard.
Yeah. But it's I don't know. They
Yeah,
be
but you gotta
saying
make it dope though.
Yeah,
You got to make it dope, and you have to be able to portray it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to discredit it at all. I just wish it was more.
Think about it though. That's what
improv
makes it so
type.
harder. That's what makes it so harder because it's for one. It's been going on for however long. You got to be
And you
creative
gotta
to
come
the
up with
point to where
something, yeah.
new shit every time.
Every time.
Something
Especially if this is somebody that's
learned.
battled 100 times. You know?
Yeah.
Well, not 100, but 20, 25 times. Like,
Yeah, and I trust me. I'm not like I said. I'm not trying to take nothing away from. I guess what I'm trying to say is I wish it wasn't so. I wish there wasn't so much time for preparation.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, the reason that became a thing is because it became something that was being able to where people could make money.
Yeah.
So because then you have to
Sponsors and plans and
promote fights, and it's just
building up events.
It's just like promote. Yeah, like
It ain't $5,000 in the back of some fucking bar. Your guy against my guy.
It started that with Fight Club, which Fight Club was like freestyle, but a lot of Fight Club wasn't freestyle.
Smack
It was
DVD.
Smack DVD. It was like people that had verses memorized, like 40 Cal and Murder Mook. Like all them dudes were like signed to deals.
Yeah.
40 Cal was with Dipset, and he was in there battling like for some good bread on a pool, like in the middle of the pool table.
Buddy from Philly, with the
$3.
Freeway, yeah,
Freeway.
man. Yeah.
But like, it's definitely something that like
$3 is crazy though.
No,
Like
he's still
old
is.
$3 though.
Meek Mill.
old $3. Yeah,
Old
yeah.
like
Meek was a battle
09.
rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meek started out as a battle rapper.
And Meek was hard.
And that was back when people was freestyling off the dome shit.
I remember-
that's
I
the
remember
shit. I think
watching-
that's more
That's what Meek used to
exciting to me.
I remember watching like them old Meek Mill videos when he was like 15, 16.
His
like,
hair's all matted.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
shit,
all the braids. And he's
Just out there
The
rapping
Hunger
and
Dog.
shit.
snapping.
out there hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to battle rap. You
Shout out
know
to
what I
Meek
mean?
Mill.
Yeah, shout out to Meek Mill, shout out to Battle Rap.
That was a little rabbit
Yeah,
hole
dude.
for you there, Coda.
Welcome to the podcast, dude.
Welcome to the podcast.
Man, that's how it happened.
Yeah, for sure.
What I love most about this conversation is something that we talked about off camera tonight when Coda told us how much he enjoys being in Nashville. When it comes to working, anyway, he's been here for the past couple of days. I don't know if that's inside baseball, if I'm allowed to disclose that, but he's been here working. You know, new music coming, right?
Yep.
The Nashville thing, though, when you come to Nashville, I hope you come back here. We've enjoyed having you tonight.
No,
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man. I definitely, whenever.
You working on something? You want to talk about what
Yeah.
you're working on while you're here?
Yeah, can
So-
we do that?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah, because
So I've been working
they
with
posted
Cliffy
it.
D.
So yeah, they posted it.
yeah. So in reality, a fun fact. Coda gave us a snippet of something that was worked on just for, I mean, fuck, I don't know how hot off the press that
fire
was,
too, dude.
but
it's gonna be fire.
he was like,
Shout
hey,
out
man,
Cliffy
you know,
D. Shout out O-Rig, man.
Yeah, shout out Cliffy D. Shout out
Absolutely.
O-Rig.
Like that was, I like environments like that, man, where it's just like, it's not rushed. That's always been like my thing is like, at home, like when I go to the studio, like I've already have everything prepared
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know I got to pay for studio
yeah,
time,
pre-production,
hours,
and
you
you're
know?
just
For most
you're
that bank,
going to the
yeah.
big boy studio. It's time to
Yeah.
record again. Yeah,
So
we get it.
It's nice to be welcome somewhere, you know, new.
Yeah.
You know, this is my first time here,
Yeah.
and just to be able to work.
No,
And-
for sure.
And, I mean, you guys heard it. You know, that's stuff that comes from being able to work,
No.
and not rushing or
Yeah.
you know, or trying to. Oh, I got 30 minutes left. Let me try to squeeze something in. You know, it's like
Actually being able to be creative, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
at your own pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a major thing.
And still be
Because
around people that create a vibe where it's not, it doesn't almost, you know, it's not too much pressure, so to speak. You know what I
At
mean?
all.
Yeah, the goal is to make
Or you want a
make the
Jaeger bomb,
song.
or
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
so-
It's all part of the vibe. But and I don't want to reveal too much about that. You know, we shout out Cliffy D, shout out O-Rig, you know, but I don't want to reveal too much about the record or anything, but this is exactly one of them ones where he's bouncing. You get both of them. You know what I mean? You get a little melodic Coda, and then he goes into that rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Like I love the record. That was a lot
of what we did this weekend. If not,
I love that stuff.
That's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm on the same page as you. I feel like that's my pocket.
Yeah,
I agree.
Not that I have to stay in that pocket all the time.
Yeah,
but like as far as what works, as far as mainstreamly,
I hear you.
I guess.
I mean,
you can say
you can take that places, man, outside the genre.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of stuff you can listen to with the family. You can listen to by yourself. You can listen to in public and not feel bad about listening to it around people.
For sure.
It's like,
I get it, man.
You can listen to this shit in the club. You can listen to it in the car. You can listen to it
with your mom. You can listen to it.
Man, I'm telling you.
So, that's I noticed that with Old Silverado and Dirt Road Lullaby, when I had people reaching out, like, my kids love this song. Like, my kids know every word to this. Obviously, even though, there is a few cuss words in Old Silverado, there isn't any in Dirt Road Lullaby, but, there's a few in Old Silverado, but I mean, that's
music. Yeah.
I mean, they're on TikTok seeing way worse than that, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But they're not flooded with profanity to where edited records are going to sound silly, or they're restructured to where they don't work anymore. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to say less cuss words, but just fun, energetic, vibey music is, like you said, with the little melodic rap, but not too much rap.
Yeah.
And not too, angry.
I love it.
Yeah, it's just, like you said,
it's more of a polished sound, basically.
Exactly that, Chad. It's more of a, it's recognized.
It's more of a broader audience, like, type of music, which is what you want, because it's going to reach more people.
Yeah. Again, man, it takes me back to how we started.
And the numbers show it.
For sure. Absolutely. You can, side by side, you can't miss that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all in the numbers at the end of the day.
As much as me, myself, I want to rap, you have to do what works.
You have to.
And like you said, that's when it comes down to the versatility and being able
that's what I was about to say. At the beginning of the conversation, we pinpointed the whole thing about versatility, and that was something that I loved about Traphouse Koda, and that was something he recognized in Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And his influence young took us down that whole little deal. And I love though when we mention that record, and you immediately stopped and said, I see that's what's working. I don't really want to lean that way, but hey, I mean, that's what they want. I think just to hear you say that, like, none of us had to sit around and say anything. Like, we're just listening to you talk.
Yeah, it's just like you said, it's what, and like, that's always been what I've wanted to do. I want to, I don't feel like music always has to come from you. I feel like sometimes, like, you can create something that is going to be, or create something that other people have experienced or can enjoy. I feel like that's a lot of, like, with that melodic-y kind of stuff, like, that's a lot of what it is it doesn't always have to come from you.
It's feeling.
That's real.
It's just tapping into feelings.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Real life.
It might just be something that I personally might not 100% understand, but I know somebody is going to click with, and or a lot of people are going to click with, and they're going to be able to use that as something to potentially help them get through, whatever, or whatever they're dealing with.
Well,
Absolutely.
just being a rapper like Traphouse Koda, and being able to add enough melodic element to what you're doing to separate yourself from the majority of rappers.
And it's coming from somebody, I hate how my voice sounds. Like,
oh, but it makes it's authentic, dude. You know what I mean? Like, when you hear, like, from perfect way for me to describe that, bro, is you walking in the room today. Like, every time I've heard a Traphouse Koda verse, hook, record, seen him, anything, it's the same dude that walked in today. I heard that without these headphones and microphones, it's all the same shit. Like, it's just like Chad or one. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's no, you should keep doing what you're doing, bro.
It's not. You don't question, like, Like that doesn't sound like.
Bro, you're not out here trying to win American Idol. You're out here making melodic records.
I'm gonna tell you, Drake don't have the best voice,
But he has the most melodic harmonies that we could
Exactly.
ever create. He could hum better than any of us on any given day.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Bruck got some of that. He
Yeah.
got some of that sauce. Now, like,
That's also another
he might
big
not like it.
influence.
He can pull it off.
Yeah.
But that comes from the Lil Wayne influence.
The
Yeah,
American
it's all-
Idol debate is a good one. Use that, kid. Like, seriously, moving forward, like, bro, I'm not out here trying to win American Idol. Like, I'm out here just trying to make y'all groove while y'all fucking listen to me rap some.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You got it's just a different approach on records, man. But to recognize it at 26 years old, bro, and to achieve the thing you have achieved off a few singles, to make some noise out here, bro. I think it's dope, man. And
No, thank you, man, for real.
but that's why we've enjoyed. You know, we've been. I said it early on the podcast. We were super anxious for you to pull up, bro, because you've literally been on our radar for a while. Like from the first time I saw that fucking video.
No, for sure.
It was like when we I don't know if that was about the time we started the show or where we were on the show at that time, Chad, when that video came out. We'd have to
It was
look at
before it dropped before the podcast started.
did it.
Yeah. Same month.
But you know, with just seeing every which way you went since then, and what's put you in that chair now.
A lot of ways.
A lot of ways, you know, a lot of political bullshit. But at the same time, like, it's just all part of your learning experience, man. And it seems like at 26 years old and to be rapping for 14 years and to come to a point to where you're at now and you've found that pocket, so to speak, and you're at a creative freedom in your life now to where you can kind of do what you want and make the music that you want for the people you know who are going to appreciate it. Being able to surround yourself with people here locally around us that put you in that chair tonight, it's dope to see where you are. And we're all anxious to see where you're headed, really, especially after hearing like little samples of what you played, what you've been working on this weekend.
No,
It's good shit, man.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you pulling up, bro. This is anytime you come back through the city, man.
Definitely.
We're gonna work on some music.
That has to happen.
For sure.
We'll
That
get
has
some-
to
I'll
happen.
get something sent to you tonight before you leave. But
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Also, man, if next time you come to the city, man, you got a night. I said it earlier. You got a night. Fuck with me. I'm gonna show you what the city do.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
let's
a
do
different
that.
discussion. Careful on that.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what. Be careful on it. That's real. But I'm gonna show
I
you.
need to
what the
bring my
city do.
gun.
Always.
All right.
It wouldn't necessarily be
It would-
needed. You know what I mean?
One thought about it.
No, it'll be more. It will be some there probably.
be advised.
More.
Be
It'll be
advised.
some there. already.
In reality, though, we were talking off camera. We talked for a while off camera, but Coda's been in the city for a couple of days. He's just been working the whole time he's been here. And in reality, as soon as the pod's over tonight, or when we're done here tonight, he's headed back home to Virginia. And
Yeah.
he ain't got to enjoy the Ville at all yet.
Yeah.
And we were like, bro,
Hey, I'll be back soon, I promise.
and that
you
I
put that on a
hope
mission.
we'll hold you to that, man, because at the same time,
well, now that I know it's only like an hour flight,
Yeah.
Yeah.
rather
yeah.
than in a,
That's-
Oh, yeah.
rather than in a 11-hour
fuck
drive.
that driving shit, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, man, I'm
You
just
save
gonna
so
start
much
catching
time,
flights.
So overrated driving is, man.
That extra time is worth it too, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah, man.
You just pay like an extra $150 and fly. Fuck gas and that time.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's just a $150 nap. That's all it is.
Yeah, because now I gotta go. We leave here. We gotta drive back to Baltimore, and then I gotta catch a train
Shout out trains.
from Baltimore to
Fuck
Damn.
rides trains.
to Norfolk. Yep,
I ain't never been on a train in my life.
Ever?
me neither.
At Opryland.
It's gonna be a first,
Oh, shit.
Remember Opryland, the train that used to be at Opryland?
But
and I
damn.
hope they don't check bags.
They don't.
There may be a
They ain't done that
disagreement.
since the 90s.
Yeah, it might
as long
be-
as it ain't
might be
fucking
some of that shit
crack,
in there, man.
Coke, you're good.
Oh
bro.
yeah, no, definitely not. We don't do those kind of drugs.
I was gonna say something. How cool has one looked this whole entire episode with these sunglasses? on
What,
his face?
dude? I mean,
He looks
man,
like
your man.
he might knock you the fuck out.
He literally looks
Listen,
like your
man.
security.
That's what I am, man. I am. How much you paying me? Okay, yeah.
We talk off
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
We talk off camera.
All right.
Shout out Traphouse Koda. Like we
Shout out
said,
to
man.
Squints 615.
Appreciate you, Bubba. But next, like Chad said, bro, when you tap back in, or pull back up on us, man. See cheers
Absolutely.
anytime you want it. We're anxious to see what you got coming and any timeline on when guys get something new.
Very soon.
Yeah, cool.
It's just kind of a decision on what to go with first. I think I do have a single coming with Kingery.
Dope.
So we might
Shout out
be,
Kingery.
yeah, a big shout out to Kingery. So I think we might be doing that first. But I do have a few songs coming with Cliffy D. So
Shout out Cliffy D.
yeah,
Love that
big
guy.
shout out to Cliffy D, man. That was kind of he's the reason I'm out here right now. So
Yeah, fun fact. In reality, I mean, you guys know, listening and watching, Cliffy D was on a few episodes ago, and literally the day after, 2 days after, he hit me up and said Coda was going to be in town working on his behalf, and I said, "Oh shit, bro, we'd love to have him." So
yeah, no, and I appreciate that as well because I don't always have the time to sit down and watch full podcasts, but I definitely do. I follow the Instagram, I watch the clips that you guys post, and so it's definitely dope to be a part of something like this,
No, for sure, bro.
Dope setup.
we agree though, man. Same thing. While you're throwing us flowers and be a dope part of this, like we look at it as the same amount of value. Like, we're anxious for you to come back next time and sit down again, but if you go to the moon and back before then, Bubba, at least we know we were part of your journey.
But if I go to the moon and back, I'm still coming back.
Hell yeah.
No, that's what's up, man.
Fun fact.
That's
That's
one
right.
thing about me. I'm not gonna change up for nothing.
Hell yeah.
That's dope,
Talk your
bro.
shit.
We,
I believe that. Well, listen, I just need about 3, maybe 4 hours.
I'm gonna look. I
maybe-
promise. Look,
maybe
if I go to the
5.
moon and back, I'm finding you, Mildred.
Listen,
you go get Mildred, bro.
listen, man. See, now I think I got a best friend.
Damn, dude. Coda's got 2 best friends.
Man,
Since
it's
Dude,
crazy, man.
you better learn how to fucking
Three Squints fucks with me too.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, bro. Y'all know what it is, dude. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us, man. Shout out to our guest, Traphouse Koda, Bubba. Pull back up anytime you fucking want to, dog.
Hey, absolutely. Make sure y'all follow me on the Instagram.
Yeah,
at
all that shit's
Traphouse
below.
Koda.
Yeah.
karate in the garage.
Karate
dude.
in the garage. Hey, Karate in the garage is the name of the episode. We'll go with that.
For sure.
But we'll make sure all your contact information is
All
below.
right,
Chad's
absolutely.
real good at that. So y'all tap the fuck in. If you're unfamiliar, get familiar. You know what it is. It's Chad Arms back in the corner, O&E, myself,
Yep.
Squint615, our friend Traphouse Koda. It's
Yes, sir.
I got some shit to say.com, ChadArmesTV.com. Chatty, get us out of here, Bubba.
Bitch, we got views.